Hi, I'm Blake.
And I'm Liam. And we made Tip Buddy.
Tip Buddy was designed to elevate your restaurant experience by helping you calculate exactly how much you want to tip.
That's right, Liam. And its target audience is for anyone who goes to restaurants but doesn't quite know how much to tip.
But enough of that. Let's get into the nitty-gritty. Tip Buddy was designed in Unity Engine. Its core functions are programmed using C# through Visual Studio Code.
Let's start the app. This is what it will look like on the phone screen. The menu has 3 options. You can start the meal, view your previous logs, or change your options.
How about we start a meal? If you click the Start Meal option, you'll be greeted with this. These are restaurants that you've previously calculated the tip with using this app. So as you can see, this number here on the right tells you how many times you visited this restaurant using the app. So McDonald's has been visited 3 times. This percentage here is basically an average score of how well the restaurant has done based on your experiences in the past. You can select one of these to add a new rating, or if you visit again, select one of these, or you could add a new restaurant. Let's say we're visiting a new restaurant called Mac and Cheese World. Once you've entered that in, you'll be greeted by this menu.
At this point, the meal has begun. You can see a timer is shown, and you can add and subtract points based on your experience using these buttons. That number in the middle represents how much of the tip you're going to calculate in the end. 50 is going to be the base tip percentage that you set in your options, 0 is going to be absolutely nothing, and 100 is going to be twice that amount. You can also add new comments if you want. I'll say 55 because the waitress was quite nice to me. I'll finish the meal, and then you can rate the experience from 1 to 10, and enter the cost of the meal before tax. When you click Finish Meal, the tip will be calculated.
Another function of this app is the tip log. If you select here, you've got the information from your previous restaurants, and you can view comments that you had given to them. If we look at, say, Dairy Queen, it says here that we left a comment when we visited Dairy Queen that we had a fun time. You can go to this menu at any point.
Last but not least, the options. These are things that are going to be universal across the whole app, and that will essentially dictate how you tip. So the first one is the tax percentage in your area. That's kind of the meal tax rate, based on your state usually. There's also the base tip percentage. That's how much you're willing to tip if you had an average time, right? And you can change that if you would like by entering a new number. And then the include tax and tip calculation is just an option to choose to calculate the tax of the meal before you tip or after. If you select that, then it'll be before. If you don't, then it'll be after. And then you can also choose to round to the nearest dollar in your total.
All of your visits and all of your options will be saved when you exit the app, so you don't have to worry about having to restart every single time.